Hi, my name is Jrej. Today I want to show you how auction house works in Metaplex, and also to show you a solution to sell your own NFTs on your website. Actually, the Storefront from Metaplex, the version 1, is deprecated and is not working very well. On my computer, I had very long loading times and lots of errors, so I can't show you that right now. We'll have to wait for the version 2 to come out, but I'll show you an alternative made by a community member from Metaplex that you could use for your website. So let's first have a look at how Auction House works in Metaplex, so you understand a little better how this website was made. Let's go grab the code. So have it on the desktop, but you would grab the link here, open a terminal, for example here in the desktop, and do git clone and then the Metaplex link. You've probably seen that 1,000 times already, but the repo is here. And you would open it, and it is in the CLI folder here. So we'll reach that from the terminal. Just clear that. See cdgs packages CLI. There it is. And at that point, you would type the yarn command to install the dependencies. But it's done already in this repo, so I'll skip that part. Before we start, we'll have a look at the config that we have. So we're in the mainnet, we have the auction house JSON. So let's switch to the devnet. So we'll do the Solana config set, and then the URL, and we can use the URL of devnet, that is api.devnet.solana.com. And then let's create a new key pair so you see the whole process. So Solana keygen. New, and then we select an output, and we'll select this path here and do auction house 2 for the example. All right, the code, and we have a new wallet here. If we do Solana config set key pair, and then we can put this path as well. All right, so now we can see in the config we have the devnet API, and then we have the path to the key pair. If we do Solana balance, we'll see that we're at 0, and we can do Solana airdrop. We need a little bit of token, a little bit of SOL to do the auction house just for transactions. So we don't need much, but we'll do airdrop 1. This is because it's devnet. On mainnet, you would fund this wallet with whatever you like, and for that you would do Solana address and send that to that address. You'll see with the interface you can do that whole in the interface, so it's very convenient. We'll do that afterwards. So now that we're here, let's do the auction house commands. All right, so you need to have TS node installed, but you probably have from if you created a collection already. Then you go into source auction house CLI, and then the command is create auction house. Then we're on the devnet. We're adding the key pair that is our auction house 2. And then here it is the seller fee basis point. So that's the secondary sale commission. Let's do 5%. So if we want 10%, that's 1,000. But let's leave it to 500. And then this is CCSP, that is can change sale price. So if you can, once you've set up a sale price, if you can change it, let's do true. We want to change it. And then RSO is requires sign off. So in the example from the documentation, okay. So it does mention RSO false. It does mention here that in the example we don't need the require sign off because it is a decentralized auction house. So I'll follow the documentation and do false as well. All right, let's run this one. All right, so we have not set up the treasury withdrawal, the fee withdrawal, and then we've not set up as SPL token. So it's using Sol and it's using the key pair as a withdrawer account. So that's good for us. Sounds good. And that's the auction house ID. So we should save that because we'll enter it in the later commands with the flag AH auction house. So let's keep that in around. And then we can do the show detail. So to have a recap of what we've set up. So not this. This show, and then the key pair. Auction house 2. And then that's where it comes in, the AH for auction house, and then we'll add this. And so this should show us the detail of our auction house. So let's see, we have using Sol, the authority, this is the auction house ID. Let's change the wallet from the auction house wallet to the DevNet wallet, so I can sell some of the NFTs I have in there. Let's do Solana config set the key pair, and then do the path to the key pair as users.config Solana and DevNet. All right, and now we can do SPL token accounts to get the list of the NFTs I have inside. And then try to sell this one through the auction house. All right, so let's do DevNet here. Then the auction house, the buy price, and then we put the token. Okay. So we are selling this this item to this auction house. Cool. Let's change wallets again, and we want to buy this item. So we'll do this, and we'll change to DevNet 2, and then we want a balance of at least 1. So let's see the balance, and we don't have enough, so I'll airdrop 1. All right, and now we want to do an offer for this NFT. So let's do the buy command. So it is the command, same thing, command is buy, and then we put it the key pair, the auction house, the buy price. So we made an offer for 1. And finally, there's a last command here to execute the sale. So we have a buyer, we have a seller, and then we do an execution of this sale. So let's do that. So for the buy command, we need the buyer address, Solana address. All right, buyer address. And then we need the seller address. And that was the DevNet 1. I'll grab it from here. That's this address here. So I'll add it in the command seller. All right. And this will be done through the server. So we do auction house execute sell. Then we have the key pair of the DevNet, the buyer, and then the auction house. We have the buy price, and then we have the mint, the buyer wallet, the seller wallet, and then the token size that is always 1. All right, so we accepted the sale from this wallet from this DevNet wallet to DevNet2 wallet, and then in this auction house. And now if we look at, so we are the buyer here in this wallet in the DevNet. So we'll have a look and try to find the token in our SPL token accounts. We should have the token called YEH. Yep. So we've received that. The transfer has been done from the buyer to the seller. So we've used the new auction house CLI. That is the principle. And so we'll see now an implementation of this CLI in a website. It is one done by a community member of Metaplex. It is not open source, so I couldn't change the design and make it on my own. But it is free to use on internet. So let's go have a look at that. If you go to Neft.world, you can see this interface here, which is your own store. Let's create a new wallet on this occasion. Let's open that up and create a new wallet so I can show you the whole process. New wallet, and let's call this one Auction House 4. I did a lot of tests. Auction House 4. All right. Cool. Let's connect that on DevNet. All right, let's fund the wallet. So if we open a command line and do Solana airdrop 1 and then the wallet address, gonna receive the 1 SOL. All right, and then let's send a few NFTs to the auction house that we want to sell. So let's take these ones and then send them to this address. Send it. And then why not this one? This is all attempts at the previous hidden settings collection. Right, SN3. If we go back to the auction house for here and then choose wallet, there we see all the NFTs I have in the wallet, and then you can click on list. And here it says that it actually loading the auction house, and it can't find any auction house. So you will need to initialize. So you have both options of either initializing with the tool, or you can initialize beforehand in the Metaplex auction house CLI commands that we've seen earlier. So let's initialize with the tool here. All right, sign and send. All right, sounds good. And then we have to top it up with a little bit of SOL. As it mentions here, should have at least 0.1 SOL for the transaction fees and stuff. So let's add 0.1. There's a little bit of SOL participation to the creator of this tool, Neft.world, here at the initialization, but it's very minimal. All right, the wallet balance is shrink, and now we have an auction house set up. We can sell our NFTs. So let's list them for 1 SOL. And we've listed one. You can see that there is one listed. It shows twice, but it's just UI bug that'll be fixed by the creator. It is only one NFT sold. And then you can list another one here. So this you don't care. You just want to list it at one sold. All right, approve. It is one by one. There's no option to do several one at once. All right. And then let's do the last one. Or let's leave it like this and change wallet, see what's up. So if I change wallet and I go to like somebody visiting your store with another wallet and they go to shop. Let's refresh just to be sure we're with the current version. Okay, and you can see that we have all the NFTs. They actually both, all that are listed twice, but it is only one. And then you have this one that is not listed. So if we take this one and then we bid, we can bid for 0.5. Okay, and then we can buy the second one. We have enough, we have 190. You've seen that 0.5 has been blocked in escrow for this first one, but this second one we want to buy. Let's sign in. And you've seen there was +1 the NFT and then minus the 1 SOL of transaction. All right, so I'm down 1 SOL. And then success. So this one should be in my own wallet. Let's go have a look. I have a lot, so it might get mixed up with others, but let's see. Probably in collection NFT. It's going to be hard to find it, but yeah, it's there. If I go to wallet, maybe I'll see. All right, just so many. It's hard to tell, but yeah, it's been unlisted and it's been transferred from one wallet to the other. The other one, there's one bid at 0.5 and then it's sold at 1. Let's go have a look in the other wallet if we can accept the bid at 0.5. So if we change that to the auction house 4 that we've set up and then choose the wallet. And then we see this one 0.4, 0.5, we can sell now at 0.5 SOL. So let's accept this deal that is half price and let's sell this. So let's do that. So we receive the fund for the sale minus the 5% secondary sale commission. And then we would send the Titan dog to the buyer. All right, success. There it is. So we now don't own this one, but it'd be at the buyer, the other wallet. So you can do a little shop like this. At the moment, all NFTs should be sold, should be in the wallet associated with the auction house. But there'll be updates on this tool, options to customize it, and then fixes on the UI. So I'll keep you posted on this tool as it evolves. But I think that's a good option right now, as the storefront is not it's deprecated. It's a good option to have your own store. So you would just link from your site to this URL for people to see what you have listed. All right, and before we go, I just want to talk about my own project that is called Titan Dogs. You might have seen the NFTs throughout the video. It is my own collection that is on the mainnet. They're available on Magic Eden. The floor price is right now 0.5 SOL, and you get access to tools in our private GitHub, the Titan Dogs GitHub. So we have a hidden setting helper, a raffle helper. We have an NFT server to fetch the metadata. We have the minting button to do multiple mint at the same time, and the integration with WordPress. So by holding one of the Titan dogs, you get access to all these tools, and you also have a character for the upcoming play-to-earn game that I'm developing in Godot. So if you're interested in that, you can hop on to Magic Eden to grab your own Titan dog. We also have the Social Octopus Society that have the same benefits that our partnered collection under the umbrella of Social NFT Society. If you have any questions, you can hop on the Discord. We have a Discord server where we active answering any support questions. And then we have a holder vote for the next video. So that's the thing. That was the video about selling your NFTs from your own website. At the moment, the tools are in the works to make it seamless with your website, but there'll be more tools coming up in the coming month. We'll get more videos on that later. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave them also in the comments below. And have a nice weekend, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.